The Stoic Way to Inner Peace. The ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers profound insights into how we can live more peaceful, purposeful lives. Philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca have left us with timeless guidance on how to cultivate the inner peace. Their teachings aren't just academic concepts. They're practical principles that can transform the way we approach our daily lives. If you seek inner peace, true tranquility of the mind, and the strength to face life's challenges, then the Stoic way might be the path for you. Rule 1. Focus on what you can control. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is recognizing the distinction between what you can control and what you can't. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, reminded us that you have power over your mind, not outside events. This simple idea can bring immense peace into our lives. In today's fast-paced world, we often find ourselves overwhelmed by external circumstances, the opinions of others, societal expectations, and the unpredictable nature of life. But the Stoics argue that our true power lies not in controlling the world around us, but in mastering our own thoughts and reactions. By focusing only on what is within your control, you will release the weight of worry over things that are beyond your grasp. This shift in focus is a cornerstone of Stoic peace. Rule 2. Embrace the present moment. The Stoics were masters of mindfulness long before the term became popular. Seneca once said, "True peace is found not in the past or the future, but in the present moment." Too often we are consumed by regrets about what has already happened or anxieties about what is yet to come. But these thoughts only disturb our peace. The Stoic practice of mindfulness teaches us to embrace the present as it is. When you find your mind drifting to past mistakes or future uncertainties, gently guide it back to the here and now. The present moment is where you have the power to act, to think clearly, and to cultivate a peaceful state of mind. Rule 3. Accept life's impermanence. Nothing in life is permanent, and the Stoics remind us to accept this truth. The idea of impermanence can be unsettling, but when understood properly, it can actually bring a sense of peace. By recognizing that everything, both good and bad, is temporary, we free ourselves from clinging to things that cause us suffering. As Epictetus wisely put it, don't seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Instead, wish that what happens will be what you want. When we let go of our attachment to outcomes, we open ourselves to peace. Life flows as it does, and we can find serenity in simply accepting it without resistance. Rule 4. Practice gratitude and humility. Inner peace is rooted in gratitude, not just for the big obvious blessings in life, but for everything, including the challenges and setbacks. Seneca encouraged us to live according to nature, which means accepting both the joys and the hardships that come our way. Gratitude shifts our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in our lives. It helps us recognize the good, even in difficult circumstances. Furthermore, the Stoic practice of humility teaches us that we are part of a greater whole, and this awareness brings a sense of peace. By recognizing that we are not the center of the universe, we can release the burden of excessive ego and find contentment in simply being. Rule 5. Cultivate virtue as the highest good for Stoics. Virtue is the true path to inner peace. Virtue encompasses qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These qualities guide us toward living in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. When we act in alignment with our values, When we choose the virtuous path, even when it's hard, we experience a deep sense of peace that comes from within. Marcus Aurelius believed that a good character is not an accidental thing. It's built through deliberate action. By living virtuously, we free ourselves from inner conflict. We align our actions with our deepest values, and in doing so, we achieve a kind of tranquility that external circumstances cannot disturb. Rule 6. Embrace adversity as a teacher. Adversity is a part of life. Whether it's personal loss, failure, or unexpected hardship, it's easy to let these moments shake us to our core. But the Stoics encourage us to see adversity not as something to fear, but as an opportunity for growth. Fire tests gold, suffering tests a man, said Seneca. When we face challenges with a Stoic mindset, we don't see them as obstacles to our peace. Instead, we see them as lessons, opportunities to build resilience, to grow stronger, and to develop greater wisdom. By reframing difficulties as teachers, we cultivate an inner strength that cannot be easily shaken. We stop seeing ourselves as victims of life's circumstances, and instead as active participants in our own growth. Rule 7. Live in accordance with nature. Living in accordance with nature means embracing the natural flow of life. It's about aligning ourselves with the rhythms of the world and accepting the limits of our control. The Stoics teach us to live simply and mindfully, understanding that we are part of a greater order that doesn't revolve around us. When we accept our place in the grand scheme of things, we free ourselves from the burden of unnecessary striving. We stop fighting against what is and instead begin to flow with the current of life, trusting that everything is unfolding as it should. Conclusion: the Stoic path to inner peace isn't about avoiding life's challenges. It's about responding to them with wisdom, resilience, and clarity. It's about realizing that true peace comes from within, and that no external circumstance has the power to steal it away from you unless you allow it. By applying the Stoic principles of focusing on what you control, embracing the present moment, accepting life's impermanence, practicing gratitude and humility, cultivating virtue, embracing adversity, and living in accordance with nature, you can unlock a profound sense of inner peace that will guide you through even the most turbulent times.